Hello and welcome to our game 613. So today I'm going to be talking about my personal ideas of the scheduling for GTA 6 coming out. I have seen a lot of videos recently of other people's speculations, and I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, to be honest, but I just wanted to make sure that my timings would stick, and they actually have. Now, a lot of people are saying that the first we'll see of GTA 6 will be next year in 2017, and they think we'll see a logo or announcement, first announcement type thing back in that date. Well, in that date in the future, and they reckon between like summer and winter, so somewhere in the second half of next year. But I'm gonna tell you something totally different than that. They think the game's actually gonna come out in like 2020 as well. Most people, but whatever. So first off, I want to make sure that everyone understands that this is nothing. I'm not saying that any of this is confirmed. I'm not saying that this is anything I've heard from anyone else. This is just my own personal theories and speculation on this subject. And if I get some stuff right, then I'll actually be happy and be like, yay, I win. But if I get it wrong, then that's fine. It's just something that I wanted to make a video on. Obviously, times change, so close to these times, it might actually change my theory of when it'll actually come out and the information. But there is only two ways of it going. The first one, I'll tell you right now. The first way I think it could go is it'll go pretty similar to GTA 5's launch, where I think we will get a logo in November this year. Now, what time in November? I'm not sure about an exact date. I reckon a Wednesday between mid to the end of November. Reason for this being is Call of Duty is a massive game, and that game comes out in early November every year, and I think that Rockstar are going to let them have 2 weeks of hype because everyone who likes that game is going to keep playing that game. And although the logo release is not a big thing really, it builds up so much hype and people like to search the internet for it. So as long as they can get the hype there and people seeing the logo, because they start researching other stuff again after playing the game for 2 weeks on Call of Duty, then I think they'll release that logo then. Another reason why I think they'll do it in 2016 November is because they did the GTA 5 logo in November of, I believe, 2011. It could have been 2010, but basically the logo release is the first thing we ever see, and then that's normally followed up about a week later with a trailer. So I think we could get a trailer in the end of November to the beginning of December this year again, and the trailer will consist of just showing us where we are, and if we do go multi-state, which is something I do believe could happen, I think that they will release like one state at a time. So, like we could see in this video I'm talking about, we could see like a Vice City setting or something, and be like, hey, look, it's Vice City. That's cool. And then there could also be a separate video where it's actually San Fierro. And you're like, okay, this is getting a bit weird. And then we get another video that's Las Venturas and obviously Los Santos and Liberty City and all the other places that they decided to put in the game. Now that'd be quite interesting to see, and I think that'd be quite a cool little thing for them to do. However, I'm not sure if that is the way they'll go for this game, but that is what I personally believe in my speculation. So I think we'll see one of the places in early December, if not late November. Following up to that, I think we'll see a load of screenshots in the same style as they released them for GTA 5, where they just released them over the next 3 months, and then 3 months after that, and 3 months after that. They just keep releasing screenshots of the game and start telling us a little bit more information. We'll start getting interviews and all this stuff from the news magazines online, and maybe even a few of the big YouTubers I reckon in the GTA community could possibly get invited into Rockstar to review the game and tell their fans all about it with the obviously the specific things that they are allowed to say. And I don't think you'll be getting people like say your Fernandos or your Mr. Bosses or anyone like that to be on there, because they will leak information that Rockstar do not want them to leak. They will literally only take in people that are legit and not going to leak a single thing. So I'm talking about people like maybe Louis Caliber and all these top YouTubers, and maybe even Hiker Gamer type of people. Now I don't really watch either of them two, and I used to watch Hike a while back, but I don't really watch him anymore because I don't like his content no more. But them type of people, they're the ones that have big enough channels that they're not going to risk it over leaking some information. So I reckon people like that could get invited to Rockstar to review the game and get some information that they can release. So I think that'll happen over the next couple of years. And basically, I think there'll be obviously a trailer in between there somewhere. Don't actually know where. And I believe the launch of the game will be 2018. I'm gonna go for a summer to autumn release, so anywhere between, I'd say, May and November. So 2018, May and November, that's my dates I've got at the moment. I don't want to narrow it down too much just yet, because I don't really think that you can do it for that game. And it depends where the location and stuff is, because they'll probably want to try and release it into like a nice setting, so if it's in quite well with the time of year it is. So I don't know. It could do very well, it could not. My little speculation there, but that's part one. So part two, it could go a totally different route, and basically it could actually not be GTA 6 released next in the GTA stuff, and it will actually be GTA 5 DLC. Now, Rockstar just tweeted a photo, you might have just heard that beep, and it could be anything, that photo, but I'm guessing it's not a GTA 6 logo, otherwise this video is totally not going to happen, and it seems to be just some coincidence information. So, what I think could happen if it is the GTA 5 DLC, the full story mode, then I believe that could be released in 2017. Now the reason for that is there has not been a DLC for this game. Every other GTA there has been, apart from GTA 2. Because GTA 1 you had the London DLC type stuff. Well, it wasn't DLC back then, obviously, because it wasn't downloadable. But it was like an expansion pack, which is what a DLC is. And GTA 2 you obviously didn't have any. GTA 3 you had Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. GTA 4 you had the Baldur's Gate 30 and Lost and Damned, and GTA 5 we have nothing. So hopefully that will happen. If it doesn't, then it's the second game of the whole series. They didn't have any DLC, which I would find quite annoying to an extent, because I think the DLC would be where unlocks a lot more mysteries, and because I'm a mystery YouTuber and speculation YouTuber, then that's just going to ruin it for me, to be honest. So I don't know. So yeah, I'd say that game would come out in mid to late 2017 if it does release. Now there is also a big rumor of Red Dead Redemption, and I reckon that Red Dead Redemption 2 or 3, however you want to look at it, or Red Dead 3 as most people are calling it now, because it's the proper way of saying it. I think that Red Dead 3 could come out in May 2017. Now, if it is true, that obviously is, I reckon it'll be announced at Gamescom, and because I believe it was meant to be announced at E3, and then for some other reasons, such as the gay club shooting and stuff in Orlando, they decided to cut it from the Sony conference apparently. So I reckon that could be announced at Gamescom, and if that is the case, then I think that'll come out like that. They will still release a logo possibly in November this year. If not, then after the launch of Red Dead Redemption 3. And yeah, that's kind of where I can see it going, really, to be honest, because I think the stuff will leak out, or not leak out, be put out by Rockstar after the launch of the game, because there's just no way that they're going to not make a GTA 6. There's no way there possibly is a way they couldn't actually make a GTA 5 DLC, but it would be a stupid thing not to, because yes, the GTA Online is doing very well, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. But the thing is, with GTA DLC, is people will love that kind of stuff, and I believe it was Trippy Commentaries, if you guys know him. He said on a podcast the other day that what would you rather have, a DLC or a mystery? Because a mystery would take 20 hours to solve, a DLC would take about 4 or 5 hours to complete. Now, personally, I'd say the DLC, because yes, that mystery is cool, but they can have that with the DLC as like an extra thing. The thing with DLCs is it's story based, and a lot of people prefer story based stuff. Not everyone is into the mysteries, so whilst I am into mysteries myself, and I think that is a cool idea to add them in, such as the Bigfoot one with the extra peyote plants, I believe that it is a very silly idea not to release a DLC for it. So that's my thoughts on it, by the way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be talking about GTA Online and will that be coming to the next game or not in the next video. And until then, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye.